Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to a Thursday of Fridayness. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's a slightly confusing day today because I've got 2 days off. Therefore, it feels like it should be the weekend, but it's actually only a Thursday. I don't know. One of us is confused, and it's probably the wandering trader that's trying to camouflage themselves on that hillside by hiding behind a pair of hiding behind a pair of llamas. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Blast, for that. That is entirely unnecessary. Thank you so much. Those gift subs are lovely. Right, let me try and catch up very rapidly. We have Hunter in chat since goodness knows when. Blast and Frauke. Frauke's brought sunlight. Can I have some of that as well, please? It's been very grey today. Let's see. True Purple, welcome in. Hey, Bo, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your birthday yesterday. Welcome in, Glam Pixie. Hey, Red, welcome in, Ginger. Just catching up. True Purple is on a 200 stream streak. Good grief. True Purple, do you even own any clothes anymore? Welcome into Elkhorn. So many squishies going around. That's always good. So, catching up with those 5 gift subs, they've gone to X Burr. Okay, no idea who they are. Winderine, always a lovely person. Tatsu, fantastic. Moira CST. Calamity Blue, fantastic people. Gift sub hype out there, fantastic. And welcome in, Dragon. I know you. Thank you for the lurk. Kay the River Cat, welcome in. I might catch up in a minute. You'll not be around for today. Know what's coming, and it's speaking good. Well, look after yourself, Jordan. We all have faith in you and reckon you'll do fantastic and fine. Fantastic and fine. Those seem to be conflicting superlatives. Ginger, thank you for that gift sub to Kay as well. Wow. A very fast opening. And thank you for those 100 bits, Elkhorn. And breathe. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, everybody. I hope that everyone is doing well with this Thursday. Scots has lost his words. Scots loses his words very rapidly when that sort of gift sub bomb appears. Wandering Trader, what do you bring to us here? Also, oh, you're the Wandering Trader I've seen already. Bye. Yes, thank you everyone for gift subs and just, well, thank you for just being here. I mean, anything over and above that is ridiculously fantastic as well. But thank you specifically to Blast and Ginger and Elk for throwing all of that at chat. Everyone is amazing. Everyone is awesome. Everyone is great when they're part of a team. Everything is awesome. No, train of thought there. Right. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. So let's do the obvious and sort out this cliff face because I think it needs it. Partially, I think it needs to be turned into a cliff face. So let's take out a couple of layers of dirt. Hey, Shadow, and Kay, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Thank you, everybody. It is absolutely lovely to have such a fantastic community here, as always. There is a long-standing thing that basically I think you are all awesome, and I am very thankful for having you here. So, right, Let's see. What are we trying to do today? Today I want to try and actually get this building fairly close to finished. Because I'd like to. I mean, that seems a perfectly reasonable reason. Reasonable reason? Yes. Reasonable reasons happen. Derailed brain hype. Yes. I'm not sure that finish built. No. I don't know. Hype train complete at level 2, 89%, 6 gift subs and 200 bits. You are all amazing. Thank you. Right, now that my brain is thoroughly, really... Minecraft, there's no need to cry. Everyone is amazing. You don't have to cry about it. Even Minecraft is lost for words and now crying due to just sheer amazement. And for those who might need it, we have a shield in chat for them to try and catch. Let's put that there. No, that should probably be a mossy cobble. So, how is everyone's Thursday going? It's definitely a No, Ginger, my brain is in far too many pieces for it to look that cohesive. That's attempting to make my brain look like it's one piece, and thank you for the large emote. I'm not sure about the concept of a brain with a single eye and claws, however. That feels like it might be dangerous. Aha. Now I can sleep. As soon as I stopped hitting the bed with my sword, I could sleep in it. What? Your brain is an intellect devourer, in one piece, but tends to wander. Wandering, my brain is wandering all over the place we see. Busy day, always is at the end of the month. Yes, we are very close to the end of March, which does mean over the weekend there will be another clock change in which the UK and Europe decide, you know, that daylight savings thing. Let's try it and confuse the living daylights out of all of us. So come Monday, stream will be at a slightly different hour for those who are not shifting. For those who are shifting, it'll probably be exactly where you left it. A womble brain. The question is, which womble? It'll mess you up bad, but maybe your cat will wake you later for food. Maybe. No, it's a cat. It'll never acknowledge the opportunity to try and get more food. There was a womble called Bungo? I don't remember that one. How weird. They all had very weird names. I mean, for some reason I was about to say, I mean, there was Uncle Travelling Matt, but that's a Fraggle. Brilliant. Now my brain is in a crossover between... they were all named after places. Now that kind of makes sense. Now my brain's stuck in a crossover between the Wombles and the Fraggles. I mean, they all lived underground. Or geographical features. Hey, Chris. Welcome to Fraggle Rock. Yes. Oh, that would be an interesting set of builds in Minecraft. Can you imagine what the doozers would build in Minecraft? I've just noticed out of the corner of my eye on the cam account that wandering trader is now on that roof on the opposite side. Will you get off of the roof? What are you doing up here? This is the same wandering trader, isn't it? Yes, it is. What are you doing up here? Why are you on the roof? Good grief. Sister's dog is seriously food-driven. She knows when you usually get to work, and she comes and sits next to your chair if you're late getting away from work. She knows where you'll go and get dinner. That sounds about right, True Purple. Dogs and cats basically are living alarm clocks. If you're even remotely late for food, they will let you know. The cat from Letter of 8, Mum couldn't keep up, he's used to fighting for food. Yep, that definitely makes them more likely to be very much aware of when food is. Unfortunately for him, the vet put him on a diet. Whoopsie. Oh dear. A cat on a diet. Welcome in, Footy. How is your Thursday going? Well, you're in the wrong place. Put that there. I'd like another couple of half slabs around this. I'm working on the assumption this is an area that may well be the sort of area that people will wander around, therefore it gets the full detailing pass as opposed to just the late one. Which means half slabs are approved for construction purposes. What? Half slabs are approved for construction purposes? Wow. But the logic being, if you're at a distance, like that cliff, there's no point in doing half slabs most of the way up, because nobody's ever going to get anywhere near to it. Whereas stuff like this, where people can get right up close, half slabs are making sense. If I'm making sense, that's a miracle. Uh-oh. That's not right. There should be, something, well, yes, Right, let's, sort that out. Oopsie. You shouldn't be able to see, yeah, nope, nobody, nope. Nope. And before anyone asks, no caffeine has been involved in this conversation. Working on the stuffs in the crafts. Awesome. I had a copy of the... is it the... I can't remember the name of the book now. The Minecraft history book arrived today. So I plan on having a good read of that, because that looks like a really fantastic book. I'll be curious to see what information it contains. It is, however, just the normal edition, not the ridiculous 200-odd pound copy that has all of the insane bonus elements with it. Don't quite understand how books like that exist. Well, let me rephrase that. I do fully understand how books like that exist. There's just absolutely no chance of me ever wanting to own one. Oh, hello. Oh. Hello, cave that leads down to the, down to the ooh. I wonder if we should make a feature of this, because that's the racetrack, and that's the walkway in the waste twack. I wonder if we should. I wonder if we should make a feature of that and actually have it so that you can get down to the racetrack from up here. That almost seems like the sort of thing that you'd want to do. Hello, pig. Gentlemen, start your nitwits. No, wait, what? I don't know. Right, let's get rid of the wood that I've just picked up because I don't need it. How's this thing doing? It's getting closer. That one's going okay. That one's doing alright. So that one's the least progressed. This one's the furthest progressed. Nice. We'll be able to... we shall be able to harvest our fields of copper shortly. Actually, I think there's one more stack of copper I need to age. I think. Yes, one more stack of copper to age. That'll give me a good 7... Actually, no, that's close to 10 stacks of aged copper once all of that's done. So that'll be useful. Because I keep finding myself running out of it. Mossy cobble half slabs. Let's see, one there, one here. Can't place any along there. Ah, one there would be good. All of this slowly works towards making this look like it's a very sort of rocky, outcroppy building area. Words. Yes. Maybe. Let's see. Could really do with some coarse dirt and gravel, I think. Maybe a little teeny tiny tad of podzol. Katsune, welcome in and thank you for a 35 stream streak. Goodness. So many people streaking through today. I thought the weather was a bit too cold for that, but hey. Welcome in. That's cool. Gravel. No, gravel. Gravel. It was lovely and warm earlier. Not here, it wasn't, Ginger. Been fairly... It's been grey and miserable here today, unfortunately. And let's see, we have a Chinchu here for those who might need to catch it. Good for the weekly. Thank you, Frauke. You are absolutely fantastic for announcing those things. 8 AM in Dublin, it was warm and sunny. Oh hey, I'm out of Ultra Balls. It was warm and sunny, but you wasn't. Is that because you weren't awake at that time, Ginger, or because you didn't feel particularly warm and sunny? And Froke's bought 100 Pokeballs. Well, I mean, you've got to stack up, or stock up even. Stack up your balls. How do you stack up balls? They tend to roll away. Up and headed for the hospital appointment. I hope the appointment went okay, Ginger. That is a rather ungodly hour for Thursday. Follow-up checkup, hopefully. It went fine. Fantastic. That's good to hear. That feels like there should be something there. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. You tell them to make sure that they look after you, Ginger, or I'll send the SLA after them. And they don't want squirrels roaming around the hospitals. Really confuses things. Including the squirrels. They're looking after you just fine. Good. Not sure the squirrels would understand why they were running around a hospital, so it's probably for the best. Let's see. Here we find the Scotsman in his natural habitat, confusing the life out of everything, and attempting to build semi-sensible bits of landscape. Hello, Mad. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Course. Those with course as well. Course. thin row of gravel along here as though there was a natural vein of it. A little bit of coarse dirt around the edges. Oh, that's nice. That looks better. It's that sort of vein of material that you'll find in real life. Hello, Feg. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Fiddle snarks. Look, try to place that twice. That's better. Take that one and lower it. That's better. I'll take that one out entirely. These in. And I need 3 blocks of something. Ooh, I guess I'm out of mossy cobble again. Go figure. Grumpy noises at computer. What are you making grumpy noises at? Why is the computer getting grumpy noises? Grumpy feg noises. Some of these words, when readjusted into a full sentence, might actually be sensible. The rest of them, not so much. Those two feel like they're backwards. That's better. It was looking a bit too patchwork and checkerboarded. Alright, I think I'm going to class that side of the building done for the moment. Ooh, that made a lot of difference. Ice cream is your medicine. I like that choice of medicine. I know I promised myself one several weeks back, but I still haven't had one of those milkshakes from around the corner. I'm still very tempted to. Maybe tomorrow, Frauke. Maybe tomorrow I'll get an ice cream shake. Until tomorrow I just won't have a shake. Today I treated myself to an ice cream. Still an issue with Adobe when plugged into an external monitor. Had been working better. We'd fixed it. Now it's recurring and you're very bamboozled. Oh, that's annoying. I remember that you were feeling that you'd made progress with that. Longer version is much the same with more snarling and non-family friendly vocabulary. yeah, that I can understand that one. Both versions. I swear, while I'm working up there, these two, and definitely that one, are not getting random ticks. I always thought that the simulation distance was, like 5 chunks, or 3 chunks. I can never remember what simulation distance is. Oh well. Who knows? It's not my problem. So, let's have a think about this for a second before we get too far. We have this path coming in from the Not the same as stimulation distance. Oh my. Suggestion for all forums. Have a section for yes, I have updated all software and checked all drivers. Please stop asking me. That's right next to the button that says yes, I have tried turning it off and on again. Right, let's see. So, pathway here, which will probably split to the left into this, go straight ahead into this, and turn a corner and double back to get to here somehow. Question is, what's the way in? Is it because if it's here, I've not really left myself much room. I mean, we could take out those two large uprights, and that would work. Yeah. Or we bring the path up the hill, and this side of this building needs to be taken to pieces and turned into a doorway. I forgot to work out how you get into this building. How did I forget to work out how to get into the building? Hail Hydrate. Welcome in, Kibo. From the stable attic. I'm not entirely convinced I have a stable attic. And a stretch as well. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. I could make it so that the entrance is over here, and you come in through this side of the building. But we've got a stable here, and there's no sensible way of getting around that stable. I've goofed. I have seriously goofed and not thought about this properly. Which is very, very annoying. How did I not think this through? Let's get rid of the dirt. Highly unlike me to reach this level of this section of build and realise I haven't planned. Yes. Scope creep. That might be believable. I'm fairly sure none of this is original scope. Right. Let's take out these. If I take out that, we could change these barrels for something else and turn this into an entranceway, at which point it's 4 blocks deep, and that would work. That works. Yeah, that. I can do something with this. So if we do that. There. Here. And another one. Which, bizarrely, I think I had in my inventory about 2 seconds ago and put away. But of course I did. That should probably be a stair, looking at the way that this is shaped. Could do... that would work, yes. Let's change this a little bit more. Right. Chisel polished. That's blackstone. I don't want blackstone. Am I in dire need of eating again? Yes, I am. Thank you, Chris. And for those who might need to catch a Pokemon, we have a Chingling. Good for the weekly. Thank you, Frauke. Oh, whoops. I didn't pick up what I was expecting to pick up. How did I not pick up the materials I was planning on picking up? Here we find the Scotsman filling his inventory, but forgetting to actually put what he needed into it. The squirrel. It is strong with this one. Yes. For there is squirrel. Squirrely, squirrely. Everyone loves the squirrely. Right. What I'm thinking is, if we do that, that's nice. That works. Then we can put a doorway in of some form. But what we can also do is possibly... I don't know. Do we want to put a... no, I was going to say, do we want a more pronounced... thing that sticks out the front of a building and over the top of the... a doohickey. You know, a porch. I think porch is the word, but I don't know how I completely lost that word from my my vocabulary there. Either had too much iron brew or not enough. I have had no iron brew. Therefore, I suspect the answer is not enough. There's been no iron brew. Right. I might need to remove this and re-landscape this area to bring the path through it. So let's do just that. Time to remove a David. Enhanced copper allocation. Some of this is floating in midair, so I need to make sure I take it out carefully. Yeah, like that bit. distinct signs of gravity, ignoring of gravity. Right, did I catch everything? 64, 59, 5. Yep, that's all of it. Excellent. Right. Shakes fists at the laws of physics. I reject your physics and substitute Minecraft's. Oh. Why is there... Oh, hold on. That's waxed. Why do I have 9... Creates infinite water in the desert. I mean, that's Minecraft's decision to have absolutely nothing to do with the laws of reality. Or is that conservation of mass? Distinctly in breach of conservation of mass, that's for sure. I need dirt. Congratulations, Frauke. You've just won the Nobel Peace Prize for bringing water to the desert. Yay. Hello, Elkhorn. I think you were here earlier, but I'm going to say hello again. We tend to have a transitional Elkhorn. What is that? An elk in transition. What is it? Translocating Elkhorn. Translocation of an Elkhorn. Do you have the right permits for getting this Elkhorn across state lines? I said state lines, not stake lines. God, yeah, I forgot about that. Right. That's a bit better. Now I can bring a path through here without... stake. I'm wondering if I should just use this as a opportunity to backfill some of this area and make it a bit sort of less likely to look like it needs supporting because it's about to collapse. I may have to move this, but we can always move another copper field at a later moment. Where am I going? I need to have a path going around here, at which point that area, this area, needs to be filled in a bit. fill in with a bit of dirt. It'll be easier to see what I'm doing. And it'll grow back anyway. Oof. Yeah, this area definitely needs not to be quite so... I suspect there used to be a ravine here that I've partially filled in, and I just haven't finished filling it in. Either that, or it's a ravine that was like 3 blocks deep, because Minecraft. Why does Minecraft occasionally have ravines that are like 3 blocks deep? Like, yes, I'm going to put a ravine here. I've dug out 3 blocks. I can't be bothered. It's like, Minecraft is being lazy. Minecraft terrain gen. Completely deciding to just, I can't be bothered. Midway through. This area must have been natural, because I don't tend to put in grass at this point. Hello, Cosmic. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Nope. Ooh, I should really fill in those sections at the top of the hill that I left incomplete. That's better. It's like, yeah, I'll just, you know, forget to fill in that. Squishy's Cosmic with flour, cake, and pants. Still think getting squished with pants seems a little bit surreal. But it's Ginger. I'm kind of used to surreal around here. Don't question it. Don't question it for your own personal sanity. If you question it, your sanity will just run away going... Not quite sure what that noise was, but hey. The sound of escaping sanity, probably. Yes, it's that crunchy thing that was last seen being numbed on by Cthulhu. Wow. I'm just not sure what to say to that one thing. It'd be, I guess it would be... Trump, 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 Trump. Trump, 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 Trump. No. 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 No, no, no. Plans for a Scots vocal. squeaky noises every time you take a step. Right, these need to go. Because apparently I was planning on putting a path over here and decided not to. Being silly is what makes life fun. If you can't be silly, what's the point? There's no point in being sane. Sanity's overrated. Oh, you're all the silliest of peoples. Ah. Oh, we got another Pokemon. Typo struck. Typos are happen. Typos are happen? Yes, typos are happen. Typos are a way of life. Oh goodness, it's another sea trunk. Help me, it's a sea trunk, and I'm trapped underneath it. Circle this around it. Right. This needs to come over. I kind of feel like I need to just raise this bit up and just have a... Not that. Lots of people call that Pokemon. That feels like it might be a bit better. Ooh, I left the doors open. Tell me that we don't have... no, we don't. That's alright then. As I say, if Ben Herm's here, he's probably not feeling very happy right now. Right. Now we can finish bringing this path over to here. And... for my next trick, I need to work out how we're going to get into this. So, yes. So, yes. I think I need to bring this back a little bit because we want to be able to walk into the front of these stables. Because of course this is the front gate of this stable. So it doesn't make sense to be going down a block to get into the building. So we need to re-landscape here just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of landscaping stuffs. Right. That's better. So what we can do is, let's see, path along here. probably have a wall there, so then bring the path out here and up to there. I need to come up with a reason why the path doesn't immediately turn left and go over here, and I don't think the copper field is going to be the reason. Contrary to the fact that it currently is in the way. So we'll probably end up having to do something. Tree, stone, rock, something. I'm just throwing out words here. Tree, stone, rock. No, Scots, don't say that sequence of words. It will. My brain was about to say another sequence of words that would be probably triggering. Alright. Right, let's see. So if we look at this from the camera count, we can see that works. That's got most of this path patterned out. This probably needs to be a bit wider. Come out to there. Oh, hey. We have visitors. Are you hiding behind a hill? Yes. Yes, you are. Fine. Leroy Willikins. Oh. There's another one. Get back here. If I knew you were coming, I'd have murdered you faster. Murdered you faster. Only an Omen 3? Yeah, that wasn't even worth it. I appear to have a bit of a pain in the back. My spine hurts. Can anyone explain why? Also, I think they found my Achilles heel. I don't need to stretch that. If I stretch, can you imagine what will happen with that arrow in my back? He'll hydrate. Squeaky, squeak, squeakums. Let's see if it helps. Ah, dear. I appear to be turning into a porcupine. I have spikes sticking out of my spine and back. Help. Hell, hydrate. Your back will really pop then. Mm-hmm. I seem to have an inflated, well, I was about to say an inflated ego, but no, that's not the word I was looking for. Why am I carrying a crossbow? Gah, these Gordons. That Gordonite leaves its crossbows lying around. Right, come on. There we are. So, where were we? Before we were so rudely interrupted by a party of Gordonite, we were dealing with the path. Right. I feel like this path, this stable block, and so forth is probably for tomorrow. Otherwise, I will never get this building finished. So, now that we have this part... Right, Gordonite makes you think of kryptonite. That might not be too far off sometimes. This section of hillside needs to be dealt with. And then we can sort out the exit through the gift shop. I really wish I could get a... I really wish I could get a small Ravager plushie and have it in-game and have it on a shelf. Have a whole row of little plush Ravagers. That sounds like something a little bit disturbing, but... Scotch merch, when? I'm not sure Ravager plushies would be classed as Scots merch. I'm fairly sure they would be classed as Minecraft merch, and I'm probably sure that... Actually, I'm not sure that they actually do Ravagers as plushies. Has anyone ever seen a plushie Ravager? A Ben Herm plushie stressed. Squirrels riding a Ravager. Oh, that feels like I need to consider that for artwork somewhere. Right. Right. Okay. Right, laddie. Oh, I had 32 of those. That's good. Grab that. Don't need the dirt. Do need... yes. Tough. Squirrels riding Ravager sounds like it's... So it used to be that camel racing had small children riding it. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to trust you on this one, Fig. Oh, the Woobles. They've got a whole new collection of additional... They've just added, yes, a dragon, a llama, a zombie, and a bee, and I really, really want them. Scott's merch, a Scott's plushie. I'm not allowed to say I'm trying to stay family friendly here. Yes. Don't you already have life size? There we are. That's. You've got the full size. You've got the full size pillow, Cosmic. Sorry, my brain was just like, I have like 8 different things to say here, Cosmic, to that statement, and every single one of them was going in the direction of, you've got a full-size Scott's body pillow. And I'm not entirely convinced that is... Smeg it, I've said it now. Incoherent Scott's blushing. Well... yes. It's more likely to be incomprehensible Scott's noises. They won't sell the Woobles outside of the US, Feg. It's highly annoying. Because that's the second series of those that they've produced. And I wanted the first set. Wait, they're... Did you say they're now shipping to the UK? Had it? Heard it? Huh? Country and region for delivery: United States and Canada. Neither of those are... Neither of those are the UK, unfortunately. And we have a Teddy Ursa in chat, for those who may or may not want a small a small Pokemon. Ah. If they are shipping, it has to be via a different route, I guess. Now, if the Woobles ever have... Because they, as I say, that's their second series of Minecraft crochet kits. The first series had... I can't remember what was in it. I think it was, I want to say an Enderman and a Creeper and something else. But... because you couldn't buy them, I've already forgotten. Ooh, Mad's going for a great cherish ball. Somebody wants a cute teddy. This tree feels like it's out of place. Llama would have to be my choice. Cute little no drama safety llama. Possibly. But I quite like the dragon. Oh, it was a warden that was in the first series as well. My brain has suddenly just remembered. Oh, I've also just realised. It's a warden, a creeper, and a pig. It's literally further down the page. Oh dear. For $300 you can get the bee, the llama, the zombie baby, the warden, the creeper, the pig, and the dragon. Oh, that's a nice $300 bundle. You have 3 Minecraft plushies, creeper, warden, and dragon. That sounds cool, Ginger. No drama. Safety llama looks sternly at Scotsman and is in no way cute and plushy. Mm-hmm. I don't believe you. This is what happens when my brain is running at about 40% of what it should be doing and 300% of what it is. And none of those numbers made sense. A creeper, a warden, and a dragon. Those sound cool. Hello, Lotus. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. Something there. Let's get, let's get a couple of these. If you do find them, thank you, Feg. As I say, I've in the past had a look, and while there have been a couple of people who do import them and sell them via eBay, the markup is ridiculous. And I've not seen anybody else who did them, so it might be that PAX is further down the squirrel den than I was in finding them. Please ignore the sirens in the background. They're coming to take me away. Aha, hee. I think they heard about the gremlins. Yes. Where are the gremlins? Whoops. Both of those were fire engines this time. How are you doing, Lotus? Sorry, train of squirrel got distracted. Twain of squirrel? What's a twain of squirrel? Wow. I'm a twain squirrel. Not quite sure what I'm twained as. I feel like I need something there. Not that. Very EP. Might take a nap soon. Aww. Yes, clearly it's a Mark Twain. It's either that or it's a Shania Twain, but that don't impress me much. Right, what was I coming back here for? Ah, yes, coarse dirt and podzol. Yada dee dee. Yada dee dee dee, yada da da. What? If you didn't expect me to make silly, stupid, and absolutely ridiculous remarks. Read one word and have my brain bring it into the conversation instead of actually solve the conversation. If you didn't expect my sanity to be full of incomplete, broken thoughts, you clearly haven't been around this chat for long. Oh, I should have picked up more gravel. Oh well. I do think the squirrels like to curl up in a bundle. Well, yes. Squirrels curling up into a bundle is a lovely image. If you've ever seen them in their dray, curled up, looking EP and adorable, it is. Do they stack inside of a bundle? Possibly. I mean, you can get a lot of squirrels in a dray. I just looked over at the cam account and saw a cow walking around, and I'm like, it's another set of Gordons! No, it's not. It's a cow. When are you regretting a great ball of squirrels? I don't know. Great balls of squirrels. What? Goodness gracious, great balls of squirrels. Hey ho, madness we will go. I wonder why it's all so mad. A little bit more here. No, not you. And a little bit there, I think. Let me in. Okay, let's have a off for your nap. You would say be good, but that's unlikely. I resemble that remark, Ginger. Have a good nap. Look after yourself. Take care. Mwah. Squishy Ginger with the Ravager plushie. Oh dear. We're gonna have to find a Ravager plushie now, aren't we? I mean, I've got a Behemoth plush, but that's from Final Fantasy XIV. And it's a baby Behemoth plushie, and it's gorgeous in purple. Right pain in the neck to try and get hold of it. The author was Behemoth from the early Robot Wars. Look, if you're going to go with Behemoth from anything, it would be from Dark Season. But I don't think many people even remember that. For those who do remember it, it was an interesting kids' TV series written by a certain person who then went on to actually create... no, it wasn't in black and white Feg. It was from the... I think it was the 80s. But I'm fairly sure it was written by Russell T Davies, who later went on to do all of the Doctor Who series. Someone needs to double check. Possibly. Right, I'm not doing all of the path. I'm just going to do the bit that leads up to this building so that we can... No, Lotus, we had that entered the conversation yesterday, where I'm wondering if there's a way of... I didn't go looking into that further. Doing shaders pack that has... that has a black and white mode for shaders. Raven, welcome in, and you're on a 335 stream streak. I'm fairly sure Raven has no clothes available anymore. Welcome in, Raven. Thank you so much for being you. You are, as always, amazing. Almost a year of watch streak, yes. That's the bit that I find absolutely insane. The fact that Raven has been so awesome and kept that going for such a long streak. part of me says, how is it that I've been that consistent that Raven's been able to actually do that? I will have to make a Ravager plush from scratch. Oh dear. I mean, I regularly find it slightly worrying that... or slightly surprising. Forget worrying. Worrying's the wrong word. Slightly surprising that clearly I stream ridiculous amounts. Or at least what I consider to be ridiculous amounts. No. For those who might need it, we have an Orthworm. Oh, I don't have that one. Right, I need sleep before we get unintended Gordonite. Or should that be unintended? Too heavy, but pretty awesome Pokemon Gen 9. Let's get some dirt into this path. Woohoo! Many people caught that one. Kutsune, Elkhorn, Frauke, and Mad all caught that. Nicely done, everyone. Okay, that gives us a path up to this building. I think this is a little bit unlikely. So let's take it back a bit. Let's turn that into that. And let's do... Actually, no, I want to do that, and then that. And then I need a couple... Let's get another one of those, and 2 half slabs. Let's go for tough for the half slabs. Yeah, that's better. Whoop. And we have a Hail Hydrate. Thank you, Ritsu. Stretch as well. Oh, Hail Hydrate. And a stretch. Oh, ow. That's the small of my back going, yikes. Thank you for that, Ritsu. Hail Hydrate, yes. Okay. I kind of feel like I should put a, don't break myself. I'm already broken, that's the problem. I feel like I should put a small, desire path through here. Nothing major, just little bits of a bit like this. Desire path is where you find people have cut through bushes and paths and followed through areas where there's not officially a path, but basically, so it's sort of, you know, where you see a section of paved path, and then you see a section of people cutting through corners, and the grass has been worn away. That area where the grass has been worn away is a desire path. It has a specific name. Textbook examples of UX. Exactly. That's the one. But I'm thinking that going between, if you look at this, rather than going down the track, across the track and round and over, people on foot would have snuck through and gone across this way. Just because they could on foot. Whereas this path will be for, you know, the heavier access and so forth. But yeah, people on foot are going to have definitely snuck through. Tromping across the landscape. Exactly. Ah, yes, I've got some of those still. Stay on learning in the proper names for things. Nope. All of a good night, trumping across. Ah. That was not what I planned on doing. I actually did a path like this on what was the name of it? So when I was doing a little bit of landscaping around advancement land, I built a path like this. Well, there was a heavy-duty path, and then there was because there was a massive long corner and so forth, I built a little desire path between the two sections. Because it's just the sort of thing that you do. Well, it's the sort of thing people would do. Let's get 2 mossy cobble there. In Dutch, they're called elephant paths. That's an interesting name for them. My inventory's full, so I can't make those half slabs. So let's go and get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory and have a quick snack. Why have I still got polished basalt in my inventory? That feels like it's not appropriate to be holding on to right now. Let's put the clock back there. Because after the wet season of people looking at it, they look like an elephant passed through. Ah! Okay. I think it's in German that 2 lorries overtaking is called elephant racing. Slow and pointless. Wow. Dun, dun, dun. Ba, 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 yeah. Oops, that's got visible stuff on it. So let's do that. Right, this area needs to be walled off. This area needs to be supported and walled off as well. So let's get that in so that there's a little bit more consistency in the completionism. I always think that this track is thoroughly epic. Oh, fag. I said walled off, not walled off. Besides, Waldorf and Statler are over in the mining city. They're quite happily hanging out on their balcony in the mining city. I'm out of dirt. Oops. We have a pair of Gordons up in the mining village who are called Wardorf and Statler. It's nice to know that we have a long-running habit of silliness. I needed more dirt. Bizarrely, I threw away all my dirt out of my inventory and now I need some. Thoroughly typical when that happens. Right, that's better. Let's put that in. I feel like I need a rubble block there. You can tell we have a long history of silliness and muppetry in this world. This world is full of total muppets. If anyone else attempted to type it, I'm pretty sure that the auto mod would probably not allow you to. Right, that gets us the desire path up to here. That's good. And now I can stop dodging all of this and actually get round to building this bit. I love the way that I've put like an hour and a half into all of this just so that I can actually get to the point where I'm ready to build into the building. It's taken me 90 minutes just to do the landscaping. Dang it. Right. It always takes longer than I think to get anything done. I don't know why I'm putting away the stone brick. I'm going to need that in a minute. It's got an interior to sort out. You'd think by now I would have learned better time estimation for this world. say, did I put the coarse dirt in there by accident? No, I didn't. Right. What do I want to make the front door out of? And what do I need to... I need to put a doorstep in. So, doorstep we'll make with none of the... Oh, there they are. Never know what you'll find when landscaping. Could be a big hole, lava, something pesky. Yeah, that is always the problem. And we have a Frigibax. I recognise one of those. So. What colour should we... What should we make the door out of? Oops, no. I'm thinking a 3-wide door. Good for the weekly. Thank you for... Okay. Oh, hold on. That's not the doorstep. That door's... Also, a baby dragon with an amazing evolution. Ah. I don't think I've ever managed to evolve anything in Pokemon Community game. I don't think I'm playing it in such a way that I actually am leveling anything up. And as a result, nothing ever has enough XP to even consider it evolving. Oh hey, I caught it. What did I make the door out of for the Great Hall? Need to catch the evolved version before you can evolve. Ah. Dragon! Welcome in! Happy Thursday and welcome in to everybody coming in with that stream. Stream? Raid! Goodness. Welcome in, Raiders, and happy Thursday. Right, we have Clara and Deviant Doll, Dragon themselves, Feg arriving with a bit of a double parking. Have I tried the white wood anywhere? I have, but I don't think it will fit for this section of the world. Matches how it is lovely, True Purple. Welcome in, Raiders. If you have a moment to hang around and say what you were up to, Dragon, it would be absolutely fantastic. If you do need to raid and run, however, absolutely do remember to take care of yourself. It is important. And please ignore the fact that I'm staring off into the distance because I've got the camera cam slightly off to one side. You find us today attempting to work out how to finish off, or at least get close to finishing off, this building. Trying to remember what you were doing in Coral Island and starting to decorate your farm. Oh, fantastic. I've been working in this area for nearly 2 months. Ooh, that's a long time. I think we started this at the beginning of February. Good lord. And at the moment I'm working on this giant building, just in case. Right, we've not used... I think I'm just going to go with... yeah, let's just go with oak. We've been using a lot of oak around the edges of these buildings. So... let let's have a look at what it would look like if I were to put oak doors in. Wow, it managed to place both of those doors completely the wrong way around. Thank you, Minecraft. Thank you for being so fantastic at placing doors. What the heck? How did I even manage that one? I don't know. You too can manage to place doors in ways that... Also had some great conversations about past music storage mediums, causing us a few of you to feel every second of your age and more than the amount of... oh god, yes. I mean, yeah. I spent a lot of time... I spent a lot of time ripping my CDs into MP3s over the years. And, oh boy, does that just take so much time. And nowadays I get music on Blu-ray from some places, and it's just like, nah. Why am I going in there? Plus, nowadays I've developed a disturbing tendency to acquire music on vinyl again. So I've gone full loop. I'm back to vinyl. Kinky. Gotta go back to vinyl again. Can I get rid of this rain? Ripping a CD is where we would move music from a physical compact disc to digital mediums for easier storage. Yes. Yep. Turning them into MP3s, basically. Or FLAC. Vinyl records are fantastic. Absolutely love using them. I have a few that I really, really love. Hence why your recording studio uses records. Nowadays, recording studios don't. You'll find everything's captured in high bitrate digital nowadays, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm saying unfortunately. Yes, but the one on my ship does. Aha! Right. Sorry. Do I have any of the C418s? I have both of them. Or two of them. I have... Yeah, I actually have two C418 vinyl records. Both, but so many limited edition versions. Good lord. I think I'm going to go with Dark Oak, because I'm not liking the I think I need something. I need something, yes. I don't know what I need, but I need it. Company you follow that has a liquid filled vinyl. Oh, how the heck does excuse me. How the heck does that work? Surely that would but doesn't that what? Surely that would result in movement from the liquid, and that would mess with the stability of the records. Yes. Badworlds.co.uk. Ooh. Interesting. How interesting. I guess the amount of liquid is so small that it doesn't actually move around enough to generate any sort of imbalance. Right, that's better. They were made by the same guy who as Blood Records, who do Zoetrope record vinyls with bands like Gorillaz, Muse, Oasis, and okay, definitely. You are far further into this than I am, Fig. Right. No. Waste wallet, goodbye. Yeah. That is a fast way of saying goodbye to a wallet, I suspect. Here in the background, we hear a strange wailing noise. Could it possibly be the sound of Scotsman's wallet being opened and letting all of the... Yes, it appears that all of the bats have escaped simultaneously. We're not quite sure how the bats have all escaped, but they are appearing to disappear in a hurry. If I do that, I can put something above that. Ooh, no, I know what I can do. No, not in there. Still not in there. No. Ooh, I have exactly 4 of those. Well, that's what I need them for. I like that. That works quite nicely. And I can put some flowering... ooh, I know what would work good there. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Yes, 2 of those, and 2 of those. If I put one of those there. Dang it! Give me that back. Don't you just hate it when pots steal your items? That feels too fancy for the exterior. I might put that further in a sort of higher end area further up. So maybe if I would... That's not a door, Scots. So somewhere in here, maybe. Actually, these would be perfect here. Yes, that would be perfect there. Actually, I think I need another one of those up there. Actually, probably should be a little bit taller. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more azalea. Let me in. I have a vinyl player. Excuse me. I have a vinyl player in the old car, play singles, and we have a lot of sun-warped vinyls to go with it. Oh my goodness. having one tall and one just not quite as tall is a better mix. Right, those definitely work better there. Well, what did you expect, Raven? I'm always jumping in and out of windows. Had them in 50s American cars, which is yours. Ah, okay. '50s and '60s. Nice. They just played 7 inches. Okay. Polished andesite for the andesite for this floor. But first I need to sort out the shape of this room. Good for the weeklies, Gen 9. Thank you for okay. I hadn't even noticed there was another Pokemon here. I'm in that sort of actually attempting to focus on the build phase. I know it's rare. Why ever would I attempt to focus on a build? Good lord. You don't focus on a build. Summer cruising and old tunes on vinyl. I'm tempted to bring the roof all the way along here. This staircase is feeling more and more out of place. And yet... Oh, I wonder. No, because I've got that there. Dang it. No, those cars roll. I mean... Record player skips if you walk vaguely nearby. Feg, you're... If that's what's happening to your record player needs to be better balanced. Also, are you... No? Okay, you're just really, really slow aging. Right, let's get the floor in. Andesite. Nope. Yes. Don't suppose I've got any polished already. Yes. I've got 2 polished andesite. Fantastic. Lovely number. Totally useless. I'm going to use the half slabbed just to make it last longer. Obviously, my record player is... surprisingly, I've managed to balance mine properly because it lives on top of a table that's got a 3D printer built into it, and even when the printer's running, not a single skip. So, I consider that to be lucky. I wouldn't know what I was doing and how I managed to do it, but it does it. Mine is very old. Ah, something else to update when you move. That might be more of it. Either that, you've got the weight a little bit wrong. What we'll do is we'll put in some of the normal through the middle, just to make it look like it's been worn out. And then we'll go for the polished towards the edges to make it look like it's more the original. Oh, Wow, those half slabs didn't last nearly far enough. Let's get some more of those. Oh, it's amazing what putting a floor in can do for making a room feel more complete. Oops. Get back here. I mean, that looks so much neater suddenly. I think what I will do is I'm going to put some barrels just along this wall, just to get them out of my inventory. And what do we want to use this room for? Actually, do we have a tack house? Do I want a tack house? Do I want to... My brain's just gone. I would love to have... no, a tack house. I'm also thinking... Part of me is just thinking, I would love to have the jerseys for riders for on a whole load of armor stands, but of course I would like them to be about 80% size because jockeys are always a little bit smaller. It's just like, I don't think Ravager jockeys need to be that much smaller somehow. Oh, why am I thinking that way? Right, what I am thinking is, I am thinking that way. So, I need, let's get 4 lighter weight makes for faster Ravagers. I need 4 armor stands. Which means... it's smooth stone for an armor stand, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, I was just about not... I was not going to make the slab until I knew that it was smooth stone. That goes back in there. I'm going to put 2 of those back in there. Right. I want... Gordons look too large on them in game. I don't know, because Gordons just can't... well... Jim, Jim, Jimmy, Jim, 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 Jim. I'm not Jim, Jim, Jimmy, Jim, 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 Jim. He's Jim, Jim, Jimmy, Jim. What? Why am I going into a Muppet Treasure Island moment? Yes. I need a piston and a lever. Now I can never remember, is it that I have to put the block into the armor stand or the armor stand into the block? Apparently it doesn't matter. Block into the armor stand. Fantastic. Oh, sorry. Block into armor stand. Derp. Ah! I'm a derp, 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 derp. You. Like so. I'd like to put another one here. Not from there, I am. Come on. And then... give me a second, Raven. There is more to come. This. And the thing you're about to say is you can see the armor stand through the lower half of the slab. Which, I agree, you can. Let's put that away, don't need that. But not if I... Well, that doesn't work. I plan on turning this into a display cabinet almost. Yeah, I like it, but I don't like the fact that I can see through them, so that's not valid. Look after yourself, Mad. Actually, I might do that along the top. Actually, this might be a good place for the pale oak. I need 2 more half slabs. Is it you that's got the pale oak? No. You. Need to take a nap. Not quite yet. No, I don't want the... Hold on. I'm going to take those ones down from the top because I don't like that because of what I'm about to do. Do I have dark oak trapdoors? Not enough. Right, I need some more dark oak. That should do it. Actually, I might need my... Yeah, we'll see. So, you and you. Am I in dire need of food again? Oh yes, apparently I am. Thank you! I can take that out. Yes, I can. Turn this into a proper cabinet. Actually, if I take those out. What I can do is... Oh yeah, that will work if I do that. Yes, hold on. Right. And now we bring in the pale oak across the front. Not that way. Yes. I would like... six. Wow. You ever have that moment where your inventory's like, dude. Stone brick andesite. No, well, I've got this entire back area to fill in, and I'm just squirreling heavily at the moment, which I probably shouldn't be, but. And whoops. Should really stop squirreling. Fill in that area. And hail hydrate. Squeaky. Squeak, squeak, squeakums. And a stretch as well. Thank you to Footy and Raven for that. Oh, yeah. Your pudding was fresh mango. Ooh, lovely. Right. Those blocks need to change. Oh, that's a nibble. Once these actually have bubbles thingies. A fnebble, yes. Once those have jackets on them in bright colours, I think they'll look okay. I'm a little worried that they're going to be too short. Right, I left a hole in the landscape here that needs to be patched. And another one there. So... I don't even have a leather outfit to hand to test with. My fear is I'm going to do all of this and it's going to be just a fraction too low and it'll look weird. Let's go and grab a racing jersey. Or 4. Quick trip over to Gordonstein Ward for some leather outfits. Buy them from the Ghostbusters. Just realised my brain is so repetitive that we've got Ghostbusters twice in this world. We've got the Goatbusters, and we've got the... we've got one that's a... Yeah, green's not bad, but I think I might as well just get these and dye them. Goatbusters at TM are legally distinct. That's good. Let's put that into there. Let's see, I think a red one would be a good colour. Blue. And we've got a green, so let's go for red, blue, green, and yellow. That blue looks more purple. Oh, I bet that was because these were partially brown and I didn't wash them first. I should have washed my my jerseys first. Now my fear is these things are going to be sitting too low, which will mean I probably should have to place them on top of... Oh, if I have to place them on top of trapdoors, then it's not going to work. No, that looks alright, actually. That doesn't look too bad. Should I get them matching leather helmets to make it look like they're... Should I put banners if available for the various riders? I might put the banners on the opposite side, I guess. Or over the tops. Aren't they all usually black? The helmets. The helmets might be, yes. The jerseys are definitely brightly coloured as a way of identifying the riders. I can probably get... Seem to have helmets matching their silks. Oh, okay. Brilliant. Oh hey, I got a green one. That's useful. You don't even sell a helmet. Right. I'm gonna buy 3 of these ones. And I may have to wash them. I also need to take a quick nap because it's getting dark. Fortunately, I left my bed in Aldi. Would I put Lenny trims on them? Could add some more detail to them. That might be a nice idea. I'll have a think about that one in a minute. I think I'm going to have to wash my helmets. Or my caps. You, and you need to be washed. Which means I need to refill that. Right, so I've got a green. I just need a blue, a red, a yellow. Now, dragon. Blue. Red. Dang it, off by 1 error. What are we up to? 60. Dang it. Hold on. If I make my leather cap, and then my leather cap, and then yellow. These aren't going to quite match the silks, but they're going to be close enough. Oh. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Also, at some point, would this roof like to actually, you know, age enough for me to start putting in the coloration, please? Right. Green. Red. Nope, nope, nope. Nah. Blue. For some reason, I definitely goofed on the blues. I may have to wash that one and make it blue. I don't know, actually. Having it blue and purple is quite a nice combination of the silks. That's a nice arrangement, because it also infers that you can't hear a dang thing due to your cat on the exercise wheel. Hey, Inari. Welcome in. Oh, goodness. Right. He just sprinted at max speed and jumped off, leaving the wheel spinning. Because cats. That's not my... Right. Okay. As Feg has correctly pointed out, however, we are at that point where I should be going into Pretty's mode. Ooh. Okay, that has made a massive amount of difference to the way that that looks. Giving it landscaping and another hour of stream at least. Feg, you are not called Tor. Or Nanian, who are the usual people to try that trick or statement. Okay, that looks really nice. I like the way that that has come together and now feels like it's connected into the landscape better. How do those... Oh, that looks awesome. That looks fun. I like that. Those came out well. I'd been worried that those were... clickbait makes your Scott stream longer with this one weird trick. No. No, Elkhorn, I think you'll find that that's the universe owes me an extra hour's sleep somewhere. I do like the... that landscaping feels like it's a lot further along now that it's been done. And that building now feels like it's really much more part of this. Plus, with the red around the door, it fits in better. Yeah, I like the way this is coming together. It's taken a lot of extra detail today, and it's joined it together nicely. Do, do, do. Do, do. And for those who might need it, we have a slack off. That's a slack off, not a slack off. Yeah, I like this. This place is really starting to feel like it's getting closer to being solid. Half Pokemon, half rug. Really? Right. However, it is time for me to declare that it is wrapping up point, unfortunately. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. Thank you to everyone who was involved in, in streaking and in dropping bits and dropping gift subs during the Feg. No comment. It has, as always, been absolutely amazing having you all here, and I really, really do love having you here. Let's have a quick look. Who are you? Never heard of you. Really? There's somewhere called the Gremlins SMP. Interesting. Never heard of it. Gotta love it when you find yourself sausages live. Yes, absolutely. Heading over to Mythical Sausage for the Adventures SMP, or Misadventures SMP. I don't think so, somehow. However, we do have... Actually, sausage might be the one of the... Now comes with a lore warning. Really? Getting a rat mount. SMP Masquerade Ball. I am so tempted to raid out to Sausage just for the heck of it. I am... Actually, I'm a little bit short of people who I would normally raid out to who are playing Minecraft today. It's a little bit surprising. Are we... Is it just because it's Thursday? We've got Gabezilla, who I think I raided about 3 days ago. So that's a bit of a... Oh, 9 days for Gabezilla. I could keep streaming until somebody else. Okay, yeah, it's been a few days since Gabezilla, so let's head over to them and say hi, because it is always fantastic to see what they're doing in Stoneblock, and I've had them in the corner stream, my screen all day, so let's head to there. Thank you for the suggestion there, Elcorn. I was just pondering that. Right. As always, it has been absolutely amazing having everyone here. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be carrying on with all the stuff around this area and all the things. But not things and stuff, because they're still back at IKEA. And I'd say Scott's from raiding Mythical Sausage. Yes, you have. Much as how that would be hilarious, I don't think so. Right, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Look after yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.